Welcome back to the
I don't have much time to waste. And why is the exit?
question.
The horror! Ask us.
But
If you really want to know, go and ask us. If you pry me further, I'm afraid that you are going to continue this podcast alone.
first of all, this special podcast will not be possible without our special supporter, teacher Suraya and teachers Philip, who advise us on the various topics. Hi everyone, I am Doctor Who, the Time Lord, who is the main host. This is the Meta Podcast, the podcast where we interview the character from the famous literature and fictional world across the space-time, so we can see and understand their unique perspective. Hi everyone, I am Doctor Who and welcome to the Meta Podcast. Today, I'm going to talk about The Heart of Darkness, a story within a story beginning with groups of passengers aboard the boat. One of them, Charlie Marlowe, relates to his fellow seafarers and experience of his travel from another river together with the Congo River in the Africa. And we have invited Mr. Marlowe, the protagonist of The Heart of Darkness, to ask him about some question and understand his perspective.
Hi, I am Charlie Marrows, the seller of the company. I'm glad that I've been invited here.
For the first question, Mr. Marlowe, what do you feel before you take a job as a seller selling in the Africa?
I feel honored to be the part of the exploring crew, at least at the beginning.
Oh, then how about you feeling now?
Honestly, I feel disgusted to have this sacred duty of exploring to be full of cruelty and weakness.
So, could you please about it?
Yeah, I can elaborate it a bit. So, we supposed to explore, we supposed to bring civilization to the unwashed people. Instead, we exercise barbarism and cruelty by torturing and enslaving. Maybe we weren't that civilized after all.
It's such a heartbreaking, I see. Anyway, I know that you met Mr. Kurtz. What do you think about him?
My first impression about him is, well, it's kind of complicated. I think he's a competent man who can get his job done and done well at that. However, his method was cruel and evil, so I don't like him very much, but we can get along well, but not for long.
Okay. At that time, many countries desired to make a colony out of Africa. What do you think about the condition, the colonial that you visit?
Ask us.
Pardon?
If you pry on me any further, you will continue this podcast without me.
Oh, understand. Then let's do this again. What do you feel about managers?
Manager. I really don't like him. He made me feel uneasy.
Uneasy? How?
I think everything he did, everything he is, hides something more sinister, and I'm sure that the manager and Mr. Kurtz are not in the good term, and I suspect he is the cause of Mr. Kurtz's death.
Oh, such a bold accusation.
Well, my experience, I think Mr. Kurtz and manager don't get along well, but I don't have any proof yet.
Then it's just a speculation.
Well, it's true, but who cares? I get to get back home safely. That's all that matters, right?
If you think so, Mr. Marlowe, well then thank you for your cooperation. It seems it is time for a break, and see you in a moment and enjoy our interesting program.
If you want to get your brain wrecked with power, of course, come to Abstract Bar. Our employees are specialized in the art of supreme coffee making. Expect all coffee to be premium. You will experience the taste that cannot be put into words. An abstract taste beyond comprehension. Ready to serve, always at the self-learning room. Learning new tastes with us. Abstract Bar.
Welcome back to the Meta Podcast. Now, after we heard some perspective from Mr. Marlowe, we have another case, the one who is the charge of every trading station. Welcome, Mr. Manager.
Where am I? And who are you?
I am Dr. Who, and you are in my podcast now. I would like to ask you some question.
Oh well, I'm kinda busy right now, so hurry up.
Oh, okay. For the first question, what is your name?
What do you mean? You just said my name.
Oh, well, it's hard to believe that the manager is your name.
Are you making fun of me? My name is Manager. Manager.
Oh.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I see that you are the one who successful person. I would like to ask you, what is your ambition?
Oh, ambition. To be the top of course, to be the best at everything and get rich.
Wow. Oh, I believe that you know Mr. Marlowe, so what do you think about him?
Oh, Mr. Marlowe, I think I don't really care about him that much. He just sell it.
Oh, and what do you think about Mr. Kurtz?
Cause that fuck. Oh, he was trying to steal my job. He think I don't know. And I'm glad that he dead in the rotten jungle.
Oh, scary. But I heard that Mr. Kurtz is the excellent employee and his performance such a perfect. Don't you envy of him?
No, nonsense. He was nothing but a cheater. He had to do something shady to get the financial of it. And if you have no better question to ask, I have work to do.
Oh, okay. Then the last question. Okay. What are you planning to do next?
Back to work. What's else? And I don't have much time to waste. And why the exit?
Oh, there he goes. I hope that you have learned something from this manager. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Welcome back to the... Well, Mr. Kurtz, I would like to ask you about some question.
The herd!
What do you mean?
The long ranges, monotonous bends, with their multitude of securities. Looking ahead, looking partially after this creamy fragment of another world. The forerunner of change, of conquest, of trade, of massacres, of blazing. I looking ahead, piloting.
Oh, he lost course. Cut the camera.
นะอ๋อ
Take the pants. I am Doctor Who. The time, hey, oh, the
Time Lord.
the time lord.
to your office and here if you have any
with their multitude of securities เอาไป
Looking patiently
ประมาณนั้นไหม
ได้
ช่วงนี้
ดึกก็เดี๋ยวนุ่งกันได้ดูดิวันนี้ก็เป็นแขกรับเชิญพิเศษในรายการของทำตามกันอยู่เยอะเลยเซอร์หลอกซอมบี้อีกมาครบ
ก็มีพร้อมแล้ว พร้อมเลยกูไม่เหมือนด็อกเตอร์นะ กูเหมือนฆาตกรโรคจิตที่ดังๆอยู่ใช่ไหมเจฟฟี่คนมันขยัน
ให้กูร้องไปเลย
ตัดตรงนี้นะ โอเคแบบ